Outside, Redick. You know, C-Web, we're seeing the game evolve. So often the players are the trailblazers, and I'm sure there are guys that you think are changing the game the most.
How many times can you say we've seen something that we've never seen before?
Right.
And to be honest with you about that, Steph Curry, we've never seen that before. He's weaponized the three-pointer more than anyone before, and he's broken his own records. And the great part about it, he plays so balanced. And then you have to look at his teammate. I think at the end of his career, his teammate, Kevin Durant, may be the best offensive player that's entered the NBA. He has that type of skill set because of his height, because of his shooting, his passing, and dribbling, and he plays on a team with some willing passers, and he's a 7-footer. So I get excited when I think about those guys. And then again, the ball handling of Kyrie Irving, I think that is changing the game, along with Harden and being able to draw the fouls that he draws as well on that fast break.
Good example. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Fultz and Redick are in the backcourt together. Johnson is out there with Zhaire, and it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. Now here's Redick, 14 points for him. Chandler is screen. Now here's Fultz, defense right on him. Shoots over Bazemore. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Bazemore, guarded by Fultz. Bazemore misses. Right side, Redick. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 16 points for J.J. Redick.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
Here's L.Nogueira. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Zhaire. The 76ers leading by 5. Fultz kicks to Chandler. Johnson the screen. Chandler attacking. Outside for Redick. That one wide left.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
They get it again. Here's Horford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
A very concerted effort on Horford's part to bully his way inside and draw contact there. He needs to do more of that. Play inside, get tough.
And Chris, a unique aspect of Horford's game, he's the rare big who can repeat it. Initiate the offense.
Oh yeah, he's a good ball handler, has great vision. You see him making the right decision time and time again. He's the consummate team player.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
Now here's Fultz. Zhaire dishes to Fultz. Zhaire with the screen for Fultz. Zhaire just screen on Bazemore. And Fultz gets it to go.
And the talent Fultz has, I mean, he's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Screen by Zhaire. Here's Chandler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Well, a fantastic season a year ago for the 76ers. Think about it, 52 wins for them, and they secured the 3rd seed in the East. A far cry from where they were just a few seasons ago.
Maker's checked in for the Celtics. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And the improvement for the 76ers happened so fast. Last year, the team went from the cellar to front runner.
Well, when they got healthy, they got good. Having Simmonst and Embid for a full year, huge. I mean, they lost to the Celtics, but that's just part of the learning process for this group.
Zhaire attacking to the inside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Bazemore passes to Korkmaz. Beyond the arc. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And a huge fan of that 3-ball from the corner, guys.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And Zhaire kicks to Fultz. Zhaire just screen on Korver. Here's Muscala. Robinson with the block. Passes to Bazemore. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bazemore's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That'll be his second foul. Foul of the game.
Oh, he's not happy to pick up a second foul. This early in the game, he's got to be careful.
And the 76ers with some changes. Ben Simmonst comes in for Zhaire, and R.Covinghton subbed in for Wilson Chandler. Now here's Simmonst. He has 7. McConnell passes to Simmonst. Pass to McConnell. Screen by Simmonst. And here's Covington from the arc.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Marijanovic comes in for Robinson. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Williams. And it's rebounded by Covington. The 76ers trailing. Here's McConnell. It's deflected. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And it's 7 points for Markelle Fultz. Outside Korver. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmonst. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Philadelphia.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from 3-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmonst. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Boston again missing. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 10 shooting from 3-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Simmonst. Nice D from Williams.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him there.
Here's Korver. They get a hand on it. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, how he did last season. Averaged 6 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
Korver, no luck.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
The 76ers leading. Fultz with the ball. 7 points in the game.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Pass to McConnell. And Simmonst kicks to Markelle. To the left side wing. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 in the quarter.
He played a very solid first quarter, and now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Now, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate. And optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the few days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
That free throw, no good.
And boy, Robert Williams, big athletic guy who just doesn't back down. Still polishing his game, polishing that skill set, but when he's focused, he's absolutely spectacular. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
To the paint, deflects the pass. L.Nogueira with the steal. Vicenzo. He's covered by McConnell. To the left side wing. Hits it from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Screen by Simmonst. For 3, Covinghton. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Now, here's Maker. Williams passes to L.Nogueira. Nice ball movement by Boston. The dish to Maker. Clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers leading by 4. It's stolen by Maker. Over Simmonst. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Looking at some numbers for Simmonst. Great showing for him last season. 5th in assists, 8th in steals, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Screen by Simmonst. For 3, Covinghton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's going to force them to to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Maker kicks to Brewer. Vicenzo. He's covered by McConnell.
You got to be careful around Embid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
But he gets it back. Out left to the wing. Maker passes to Brewer. From beyond the arc, shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Maker. Now McConnell. He kicks it to Fultz. And there's the pass to Simmonst. Back to Fultz. Over Brewer. And there's Fultz on the assist by Simmonst. Simmonst got 5 assists in the game.
Adept at figuring out ways to score from mid-range. Fultz showing he has the touch.
And R.Covinghton picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Amir Johnson's checked in for the 76ers. Vicenzo, guarded by Simmonst. And with the Celtics movement on offense last year, Chris, it was a surprise that they finished in the bottom 10 in field goal shooting.
Well, they lost a couple premier shot makers along the way. And, you know, there's movement with the purpose. Sometimes that's where the Celtics, they were lacking.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robinson's checked in for L.Nogueira, and Tylydon subbed in for Williams. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Redick is checked in. The 76ers leading by 4. Simmonst on the wing. He's got 7. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Simmonst got 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And it's Tylydon missing. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Covington. And Maker sends it back. Embid with the steal. Maker misses.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
Covington dishes to Johnson.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Celtics trail by 8. Brewer's shot is off. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Inside. Here's Redick. The rebound by the Celtics.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
Tylydon kicks to Maker. Passes it to Tylydon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Covington with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dishes to Brewer. Pass to Maker. Lets the 3 fly. That one's rebounded by Embid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. R.Covinghton had a huge first quarter. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket, just shooting a high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at R.Covinghton. What a contribution.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Celtics trail by 10. Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now.